It is July 12th, 2016. We're here at 825 Alameda in Coronado, California, 92118. We're here at the front of the house. There is a clean out that was installed here for the front upstairs bathroom is where this pipe is leading from. It's for an access point. The cast iron for this one bathroom was changed out. We have not gone into the crawl space under the house for everything, but on the back side of the house, one of the additions off the pool room, there was original cast iron back there still in the crawl space. So this clean out right here, you can see there's a notch right there. There's a little chew mark. We're going to point with our finger right here. You can see, and that's a wear indicator, and that's either because a drain cable, a hydrojetter, or a camera has been inserted in the line. Typically it would be because they've had to snake out the line because of the stoppage. So we just want to go ahead and point that little mark out. I'm now going to go ahead and go into this pipe. This is the vertical pipe right here by the front, and you can see we immediately go back into the cast iron. So that clean out was installed again, probably as part of the pipe may have just been cracked inside the wall and leaking. It may not have been a complete remodel because we've already got original cast iron here again. Here we've got our transition, a bit of standing water in the line right here. So we're in the horizontal line. So you don't want to see standing water because obviously that means that things are not draining out properly. There's supposed to be a downhill slope on the pipe at all time. And of course, with standing water in cast iron pipe, that will lead to the faster deterioration and degrading of the pipe since it will rust and corrode and flake out even more. So we're going to go ahead and push across this line here. You can see we've got some little flakes and little lines in the pipe, and that's going to be typical with the age of the pipe here. You can see that little mound of buildup on the bottom there. That's just some debris. And with rolled cast iron, we're going to have little pits and undulations inside the line, just like you can see here, and that's what's going to hold and dam up the water, as well as possibly hold up debris. Push across that. We can see on the right and left side walls of the pipe, we can see we've got a little bit of line marks there. So again, that's not that the pipe is completely cracked, but we're starting to get some heavy flaking and peeling of the walls there. Now here we have a T-junction on the system. So this one vertical pipe that we came down is probably catching the other side of the house, where there's the other main for the other bathrooms. Then here's another quick T-junction right here where something else is emptying in. There are 3 bathrooms downstairs and 3 upstairs, and again we're about almost just more towards the middle of the house, so there's piping on the left and right sides of the house that have to come into the main. So again, just a little bit of buildup on the bottom of the pipe. Hard to see if those side walls that we can see right here, if that is some heavy flaking that's going to lead to the eventual failure of the pipe. How much longer life it has, we can't really say, but it is intact right now. So you can see those little mounds of buildup on the side of the pipe there, and it's here we have another T-junction. Got a little bit of debris on the right side of the pipe there. Can't really tell if that is a very small root intrusion or just some other debris kind of on the wall of the line there. It's very, very minor. I'm going to go ahead and continue down the line here. Here's another T-junction, and then here we have a transition to plastic here. You can see we're turning into plastic ABS. Okay, here we can see we're going underwater a little bit because we're transitioning right back again after just a few feet into another pipe of cast iron or clay again. We're just going to back up slowly here. I want to see. It doesn't appear that this is a clean out. I don't see anything vertically, a junction that leads into this line. So this may have just been a repair that had to be done. Okay, yeah, this is back to cast iron again still, so we're back in the cast iron pipe. Got some sludgy buildup on the right and left sides of the pipe here. Doesn't appear to be roots that I can tell. Just some heavy buildup on the walls of the pipe here. That can be cleaned up with hydrojetting. Okay, looks like we have another transition here back to plastic. Okay, here we can see we have, it appears to be a vertical junction there, right where we're kind of going under some water as we back up. So this is either a clean out or this is another just T-junction where something's dumping in straight in over the top. So that's something we'll come back to locate. We're underwater here. That little bit of buildup because we're transitioning back to cast iron again. As we come out of that, appears we have a wide junction on the and a little bit of standing waters kind of. This cast iron just got some buildup on the walls of the pipe. Our view is kind of going in and out here with the debris in front of our camera. So same thing here, a little bit of standing water. Push through this. This is a little bit longer and heavier than what we'd typically want to see. Back our camera up here so we're kind of pushing that water out. Okay, we've come out of that kind of valley of water there. Keep pushing down this. So again, there's just some areas and pockets on the bottom of the pipe there that are causing the water to kind of be dammed and build up in the line here. these little tiny areas keep appearing, kind of block our image here. Okay, we transitioned into clay pipe, so you can see this is a clay concrete pipe. We've left the cast iron, and now we're in PVC green belt. So you can see this is plastic green pipe that the city and their contractors have put in. Got some debris, it looks like, on the face of our camera head. So we're going to go ahead and pause the video and try to flush some water out of the line here. Okay, we flushed a little bit of water down the line, so our image is cleaned up just a little bit here. So it's still a little bit off, but we're in a pretty good sized pipe, and we are in, again, the all brand new plastic pipe. We're out over 150 feet right now down the line, so we are out quite a long ways, and from this point on is all the new pipe the city's put in. And it appears that it's going to the back of the house, either an alleyway back there or there's the easement. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull back our camera, and we're going to go ahead and come back to the point where the greenbelt plastic PVC line here starts at. Okay, so here we have our original pipe. Again, the image is a little bit off only because we were scraping the wall of the pipe and it was dragging all the debris that's caked up on it. But this pipe beyond here, this is where it's clay concrete in perfect shape, and then when we get to this green pipe right here, this transition here, there's nothing to worry about. That's all brand new pipe the city's redone out. So we're going to go ahead and pause the video while we go ahead and inspect the main from the other bathroom that is off the pool room, billiard room. There is a single story there that we can access through. So we're going to go ahead and move our equipment over. Okay, we've transitioned here to the billiards room. This is the only single story part of the house, and so we do have a 2-inch original galvanized steel vent pipe here. Now this bathroom that is off this little pool billiards room, we were able to get into the crawl space of this already, and the cast iron under this entire bathroom is completely bad. It's exposed above ground. The cast iron here that we're in, you can see some crack marks, is actually flaking and peeling and cracked right under the toilet, under the floor, and then the entire cast iron main, not main, but drain line for the bathtub is leaking and is completely cracked open. Somebody has replaced part of the line where it connects into the lavatory sink with plastic, and then it goes back to the cast again that's broken up. The plastic that was installed down there also has an improper T-junction, which isn't a big deal because that would be changed out when the other pipe is replaced. So Here we're going into this horizontal line. We're going to see if we can make this turn or not. You can see we've got kind of a straight dump right into this line with not very good curvature. See, here we go. Some standing water in the line. Here we go. So this is also original cast iron pipe. So again, just you can see some little pits and mounds of buildup on the bottom and side walls of the pipe a little bit. And again, that's going to be expected for the age of the cast iron that's here. But we have not found any root intrusions or any other major cracks or breaks in the line. We do have those couple areas where we've got some little bit of heavier water hanging out, and again some areas, but nothing too serious. Looks like we're possibly coming up on a turn here, slight turn. Okay, and here you can see this is our orange push rod from our other camera that we have inside the line already. So this is where this T-junctions into this pipe. So we've already gone beyond this point here, so we're going to leave our camera right here, and we're going to go ahead and pull back our other camera, but we've already inspected the rest of that line to this point. So this line underground is intact and is in good operating condition. So that concludes this recording.